It is a Sunday, February the 11th at 1 p.m. And I think I'm live. I see something that says click to start, but I think I'm already here. Let me just double check. And let me turn off a couple of things. Welcome everybody. Like I said, I'm hoping I'm live. I'm just going to go check over on YouTube on my desktop here because I think I'm already here. Yes, I'm live. So welcome everyone. This is sort of an impromptu type thing. I was supposed to do a video so I could upload it today, but to be honest, I have been working incredible hours the last couple of weeks, and Thursday night I didn't sleep at all, and on Friday I went to work, and part of 300 people in our office are moved on the weekend to a new building, and I stayed behind, and from noon until 10:30 I did nothing but walking with the movers and to escort them in various areas in the office. So I was wiped yesterday. I got to tell you that I was just bagged yesterday. So I did nothing. But this morning I got up and I had a card that I was in the process of prepping. I finished it and I thought, oh yeah, this will be a good video live to do on YouTube today. So we are going to be playing with the Cutest Cows, and it's cute. I have to tell you, it's really cute. And this is from the January to April mini catalog. It's from this catalog. And as well, I just wanted a little bit of housekeeping that until the end of this month, for every $60 spent before shipping and handling, you can get an item for free for celebration. So that ends at the end of February. So let's get overhead. Oh, I'll tell you, I got a new phone, and trying to hook things up. Like, I'm not stupid with technology. I don't think so, but I'm frustrated. I get frustrated. So every time something is new, something changes, I had to test it out, and it wasn't working, so I had to figure it out. So I have, and let's get overhead and get creating. So this is the stamp set. It is on page 53 of the mini catalog, and the stamp set and the the stamp set and the punch is $56.50. So it just brings you just below the threshold for a celebration item, but I'm hoping that I can inspire you, and maybe you can add some window sheets onto it. So that would bring you up to the $60 threshold. So we are going to play with that out of that catalog. And of course, you know me, I'm going to bring in the Stylish Shapes dies, and we're going to be using this one, the third largest. We're going to use that one. And I'm also bringing in, window sheets. I've got a window sheet here. And we're going to do some fussy cutting. And I'm going to use the loose daisy embellishments. And because I'm running low on the loose daisy embellishments, I might add in some of the iridescent shaker circles, just a little bit to give it a little bit more sparkle. Of course, we need the adhesive strips. And I'm going to show you the card. I've got the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine on my desk here, so I will, as soon as I've done what I need to do, I'm going to move that off the desk so I have more space. We're also going to be using the Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and it's this one here. You could use the linen thread if you so desire. And I'm also going to be using the Exposed Brick 3D embossing folder. That was the other thing that I was looking for. And here's the card. It's a cutie. It's a cutie patootie. So hey, milk it for all it's worth. And we have the shaker card here. I don't want to shake too. There we go. You can see the shaker card in there. We've got some daisies down back there. We've got the cow, little cowbell. We've got the milk jug here. You can't see it very well, but I've used the fine tip, there we go, fine tip glues to just give the milk jug a little bit of bling. And I've done the same thing with the cowbell. And I've tied the cowbell with a little bit of the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. So it's a cute one, I think, anyhow. And you can see where it's been run through the embossing folder here. Okay, so I'm lesson learned, and when I did this card, I started doing it, and then when I was finished, I realized, oh, Elizabeth, I should have put a layer here, so ignore that. We're going to fix that. And I feel a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Of course I'm going to sneeze just as the video starts. Okay, so we're going to do this in basic white thick. That's a spare sheet. So it's basic white thick, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, and it is scored at 4 1/4 like that. We are going to build everything on this layer. No, sorry, this is the matte layer. Ignore me. This is the matte layer, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. And I am using a thick for this one as well because we're popping it up. I just wanted to have a little bit of stability. I am using this piece, and this is 4 by 3, and it's where I am going to stamp and adhere all of the flowers that are going to go on like that. And then I've got a piece of scrap basically, and I'm going to stamp and die cut out, or stamp and punch the cow out, and this I'm going to freehand it, and it's just scrap. So this one's 3 by 5, and then I have a piece of basic white, and it is 1, 2, 3 3/8 by 5, and that is where the sentiment is going to go on. So let's get this part done so that I can get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine off my desk. So this is where we are going to die cut out the circle, and let's get that out. So it's the 3rd largest one from the Stylish Shape dies. And I'm just going to put it in the bottom corner like that. And you think you have a big desk until you've got to break out the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I usually like to do this ahead of time, but I wanted to show you how I'm doing it. So I'm just putting it in the bottom right hand corner like that, and I'm going to die cut it out. Now, if you wanted to, and you know what, I might do that. You can actually use that to do, you can actually do that to stamp and color that, and then glue it down. And you know what, I just might do that. And then it's going to go like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That was just a thought just now. Okay, now before I emboss it, I want to put some of these details down here, which is the grass, which I thought about afterwards. So if you look really close, you'll see that I stamped it after the fact. So part of the Cutest Cows stamp set, we've got a flower, the milk jug, we've got some chicks, we've got different cows, the sunflowers, and the little things you do make such a big difference. Holy cow, congratulations. What's the moo with you? I love that. Milk it for all it's worth. And there's the grass, there's the bell. Thank you, and it's your special day. And then we've got some faces here, and we've got some ears. So I am going to take the grass, which I have here, and I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow. And I'm just going to put grass down here like this. And that's where the milk jug is going to go. And then I'm going to put grass down on this side. And that is where the cow is going to go. And it's just grounding it. Okay, and I'll put that away, and I'll put that away. And I am going to bring out my exposed brick 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to line that up at the bottom like that. And bring out my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine one more time. Taking off all of the plates, I'm bringing out plate 4. Whoops, plate 4. And so I've got plate 1, plate 4, and I'm going to run that through the machine. And then I can get this off my desk and have a little bit of elbow room. And I'm going slow so that I don't shake too much. Okay. I'm still getting used to my new chair and the fact that it doesn't have arms, and I swear I'm going to fall off of it one of these days. Okay, so there is that. Now, oh, Elizabeth, one thing I forgot to do was, where did I put the piece of, forgot to cut, oh, there it is. It's stuck to everything. So this is the window sheet. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to adhere that onto the back, and I'm going to use Tombow glue. And I'm just going to put Tombow glue around here like that and then seal that down. I thought I forgot to cut a piece of that out, but I didn't. So it's just the window sheet. You don't have window sheet, you can use piece of acetate. You can use, sometimes with, I've tossed them out, but with the photopolymer, there's also a sheet, a plastic sheet that comes with that. You could use that as well if you wanted to. All right, so there is that. And let's stamp here and do some coloring. And I need black memento. And I have this cow, nope, not that cow, sorry. I have the sunflowers. And we're going to stamp and in the black memento and then color them out in the blends. And I'm just getting out this scrap piece so I can keep my grid paper nice and clean, sorry, like that. And now I don't own Lemon Lolly blends, but I wanted a brighter yellow than what I used. I wanted a brighter yellow. So I've got my Lemon Lolly ink pad, and I have a blender pen on my desk here. So I'm going to color some of those using the Lemon Lolly, just to see what it looks like. I wanted a brighter yellow than what I have here. Hello, everybody. And I'll see how this works. Oh, there we go. This might take a bit, but because the flowers from the, what are they called? From the Loose Daisy embellishments, they're in the annual catalog. Because they were a brighter yellow, that's why I wanted to go with something brighter. Like that. And you'll see the difference. See how bright that is compared to those. Not that these aren't great, and I may still use the Daffodil Delight blends to do some of the detail, but I hope everyone is doing well. I was just out at my car while it's not warm. I cannot believe the weather. It's so mild, absolutely zero snow. I could get used to that. Okay, so there is really simple, and it's just a little bit brighter. Now I am going to take the blends, and I've got the dark and light soft seafoam. I love this green. I'm going to use the dark seafoam and just color in the leaves. I'm going for a really soft color on these flowers, and then I've got the light seafoam like this. I used to be intimidated by shaker cards. I don't know if anybody else was, but they used to intimidate me. But they really are easy to do, and the adhesive strips really make it easy. I remember in the days gone by, the old red rubber, we used to use the red rubber for the, instead of these adhesive strips. This is, oh no, that's petal pink. Did I not bring out the orange? I did not bring out the orange, sorry. So I'm going to use light pumpkin pie, and this is a guess, guys. A guess on my part. Oh yeah, that'll work. Light pumpkin pie. Like that. I didn't do a very good job of coloring one of these. Let me go back. And I am going to take the color lifter and just lighten up these centers a little bit. Like this. Okay. So there it is. And you know, if you really want to get fancy, I might. I'm going to take my Mossy Meadow and I'm going to stamp down here. Make sure I'm in the right way. And I threw away my sheet of grid paper. By the end of the day, the grid paper will be all messed up, but I want to keep it okay as long as possible. There we go. All right, so there is the flower, the sunflowers. Okay, now we've got the card. Let's put the card together. All right. I'm going to guess at this. I'm going to put some Tombow glue down behind here. You see how it bleeds on the back? And it bled right through the card, so I didn't want it to do that. That's why you need a layer. Okay. It's a cutie. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. And I'm just matching it up and laying it down like that. Okay. And now I need my adhesive sheets, and I'm going to make a circle around the adhesive sheets, or not the adhesive sheets, the adhesive strips. Like this. With the adhesive strips, because this is the top, I like to start it at the top, and that way if there's a seam here, it's less, the gems are less likely to fall through. And I'm going to go around. And if you run out, you can add another little piece, but I think this is, I'm going to make it like that, and I'm going to trim off right here and butt these two ends together. Trim it off a little bit more, like that. All right, butt the two ends together and then really press that down. And before you adhere it to the front of the card, I am going to put some of the strips of this. I find this to be a little bit taller than regular dimensionals, so I like to use these strips to put them on the corners as well, so that the card doesn't is stuck all the way down. I don't know if I'm the only one that finds them a little bit taller than regular dimensionals. And I am also going to put one here and here so that it's doesn't sag on the sides. So I'll put one up here like that, and I'll put one along the side here. And if I have room, I'm going to put one here as well. And I'm just not measuring, I'm just picking off pieces like that, okay? And now we're going to build a little puddle here. And I'm going to build the puddle with the loose daisy gems, the loose daisy embellishments. like this. And you can add as many as you want. I don't have a lot left, so I am going to include some iridescent shaker circles. Don't know what this is going to look like because I didn't add them to the other card, but just for something a little bit different. Okay, like that. Okay. And now, this is the tricky part. Going to pull off all the backing. And I may have to stand up so I can get right over it. Okay. I'm going to match it up at the bottom and match it up at the top like that. Don't you love it? I love it. You can see how it's hard to see in the picture. I got a clump right there in the middle. Come on. There we go. They've all come out. So there is the shaker card. Okay, so now let's put the cow on it. Let's get the cow made. I have my scrap piece of paper here. I've got my black memento, and I have my cow, my moo cow, like that. And I am going to punch the cow out now, like that. So here's the cow. The head is separate, like that. You can stamp this, cut this out, create a template so that you can stamp it all at once. I was too lazy to do that. And here is the cow head. Oh, I forgot to bring out the, oh no, this has the face right in it, which my little cow is winking. My little cow is winking, and I'm going to punch that out. Like that. And there's the cow. And then the last thing I'm going to do is the milk jug. Milk jug's going to be fussy cut. And there's the milk jug. Let me cover that up. Okay, so let's get into some coloring with the cow. So for the cow, I've used the light and dark smoky slate, and I've also used light petal pink. I know cows aren't pink, but I wanted my cow to have some color to it, so that's what I chose to do. You can make your cow whatever color you want because it's your imagination. And so I'm just coloring the spots gray, like that. And the hoofs are gray, or smoky slate, I should say. And then the tail is also smoky slate, like that. And if you want to, you can go in with the dark and just add a little bit of right to the edge, like that, of the hoofs. A little bit of dimension to it. All right, and now for the face, for now, I am going to do just the tuft. What's it called? The tuft on his head? Tuft on his head. In gray, in smoky slate, I should say. And okay, so now I'm going to take my light and dark petal pink. There's the light, or the dark and the light. For the dark, I'm going to put it like that. And then I'm going to do the snout in the dark. And then the light, I'm going to roughly color in the face like that, and the body. And you can see I'm doing it really rough so that it's not totally saturated or evenly colored. And then I am going to take my color lifter, and I'm just going to lightly blend some of that color in so that it's a little bit muted but blended in. I'll bring it up closer to show you. Oops, I forgot to do that ear. I forgot to do that ear. There we go. So you see, he's, it's not totally pink, or petal pink, but he's pink. All right, and I'm going to color this as well. The milk jug, the milk jug. I'm going to do dark on the banding, sort of at the top and the bottom and the side, or the middle. And then I'm going to take my light smoky slate. I am going to lighten it up again with the color lifter. Like that. And then the color lifter, come on, like this. And let's cut that out. Oh, I forgot the bell. I forgot to do the little bell. You know, if you had little bells at home, in your crafting stash, they would be really cute on the card. If you could get a flat bell, it would be cute. Like this, and watching someone fussy cut is not the most fun thing to do. Like this. There we go. If you have some white edges showing on your fussy cutting, I'm going to take, I want the light smoky slate. And if you have an old blend, this is probably better to do with an old blend, but I am just going to outline the edge so that if there was anything, any of the white showing, it will get covered up. The edge will get covered. It's just one of those details that finishes off the project. And then I forgot the bell. And I'm going to use light. Oh, this is dark. Not use dark, sorry. But I will take the color lifter. You can make the bell whatever color. You can make a red bell. There we go. And let's fussy cut that out. I think it would be cute with a flat bell. If you had a stash of flat bells, crafting bells, it would be cute. This one, I will admit, is fussy. That's why they call it fussy cutting. And there is the bell. So let me put that on there. So if I forget where they are, they're right on top of that. Okay, so let's put the baby together. We've got, I'm going to put the cow down flush like that. So we need Tombow glue and put adhesive on all the hooves like that. and he's partially over the glass, or the glass. Deborah Smith Doyle, love the Carlos. I'm late to project as laundry day. Oh, so Deb, me too. And I have to tell you, I went downstairs. I was washing my sheets, and I went downstairs, and the load was done, but the sheets were sitting in there sopping wet. So I've put them on one more time, and I'm just hoping it was a cycle issue and not, I need to get somebody to come in and look at it. It's always something, right? Always something. And so I've got, the head's going to get popped up. So I've got 2 dimensionals on here, and I'm just going to put them a little cockeyed like that. I'm going to take my Baker's Twine, the Essential Pack, and I'm going to, I usually do too much, but I've got about 16 inches. And I'm wrapping it around this like that. It's just easier, or you can make a bow knot and you can attach it, but I'm just putting it around the neck like that and doing a little knot. I know I'm probably wasting more, but it just sat easier. Like that. And pull it left and right. And I'm going to trim off. And with the little bell, I hate that my sheets sometimes get twisted after running the drainage cycle. Yeah, the sheets were all twisted, and I'm hoping that that's all that was wrong, but they were sopping wet. I'm cutting off a little bit of the mini dimensionals, and I'm going to put that on the back there because I want this popped up. Did I pop it up? I did. I had to think about that. I always say it's the little details that make a card special. And I'm just putting it underneath that bow knot. Okay, not done yet. And now I'm also going to pop up the milk jug. This is out of my comfort zone. If anybody's curious, I don't normally, well, I don't think I do. Don't normally do this type of card, like cutesy kind of card, but I thought it was cute, but I liked it. I thought it was cute. And I'm going to put this here like that. I am also going to take 3 of these, and I've got my take my pick and the little pick here. And I'm going to take my fine tip glue, and I'm going to put a little one of them here. Like that. Like it fell out kind of. Where's the other one? I'll put them all in a cluster. It might be easier than getting really fancy. 1, 2, 3. Oops. That, and then one more like that. Okay, so it's like they've fallen out. While I have the fine tip glue, I am going to color the bell, or cover the bell in fine tip glue so that it looks like it's got shine to it. And I'm also going to put some fine tip glue along the edge of the milk jug. And along the top. Don't ask me why. It just, I thought it would, like that extra detail would be special. And then the sentiment. And I have my piece of basic white here. And I'm going to use Milk It for Everything You've Got. And just black memento. And I'm using a really thin piece because this sentiment is very thin as well. So milk it for everything it's worth. Not everything you've got. There we go. Milk it for all it's worth. That's the sentiment. Put that there, and now I am going to make a banner. I'm going to flush on that side and then fork it on the right side. And on the inside, you could put, let's see, it's your special day. I think that's perfect. And I'm just going to put that there. And I am going to pop it up with small dimensionals. And I'm going to put 4. 1, 2, and 4, like that. And it is a cute shaker card with special details all throughout. You've got some, the little bell that's hanging, a little bell. We've got flowers outside. There he is. That's Milk It for All It's Worth. And it's a shaker card. And then I'm going to stamp eventually on the inside. And I think I'm going to do It's Your Special Day. And I'm not going to do it now because I've put the fine tip glue on the front. And that needs to dry before I flip it over. I don't want to get it smudged. So there was the original card. The one thing I did on this card, which I didn't do on this card, I took Pool Party and one of the blending brushes, and I ran some blue through. It was okay. It didn't really do anything. I liked it plain white, so I did not do that on this card. So that's the card. Isn't that cute? I thought it was cute. So, oops, that's bad. There we go. The light was really strong. So Milk It for All It's Worth. Hope you guys like that card. And I will post the final picture of it as well. And Emily Hall. Yay, Emily. I didn't realize you were there, Emily. You were quiet. Yeah, it's a cute stamp set. I've seen some cute cards made with it. I got to go really close to the camera because the lights are really bright and you don't see it. If I'm back here, you can't see it. So there we go. That's the card. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. So those little details, guys. All right. I'm going to go and check now to make sure that the laundry machine, washing machine is working because keep your fingers crossed. All right. Take care, everyone. And we'll talk to you again later. And we'll see you hopefully next Sunday.